Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, another gameplay footage, and hey, I'm actually excited to see what happens now and where we're going from here and how far, hey, like come on, come on. I think we might have reached 20 videos of Horizon Zero Dawn, and hey, I can't believe I make 20 videos now, and hey, the support actually means a lot, and I do appreciate it. So if you haven't already, then please consider hitting the subscribe button and like button, as it helps grow the channel and gives more awareness to the video. And by the way, let me know in the comments below what you liked about the previous episode or what you might like in this episode. Alright, so let's get straight into it. Alright, so let's talk to Silence, I think his name is, or pronounced. So actually I want to take this so I can, listen to them when I'm alone. I want to find more things out. Alright, let's see what he has to say.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Not in the way you mean. Stop acting like a machine. You just don't get it. You know what? I'm going off at him. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Saying that shows you misunderstand her completely. To her, everyone had value. Everything was worth saving. She gave her life in service to that idea. Even after everything you've learned, you still don't get it. The simplest thing about her, and the most important.
No. She had a superior mind and a superior will. It wasn't about sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Well, Aloy's right, She taught Gaia to feel, so Gaia could make the right, take the right measured steps or calculated steps to saving the world. But again, too much feeling could destroy the world. Actually, it even destroys a human being, to be honest. So, but as long as Gaia's, I feel as long as Gaia's balanced with feeling and feeling, common sense, and intelligence, then it's a good functioning machine or functioning software. I'd say software.
There's another section
robot.
at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, I mean that's my take on it. And that guy was, he was actually acting like a machine, had no soul, no feeling, no understanding of how everything survived. And Yeah. I mean, she has a point, but he also has a point. You know, I can see where they're both coming from. But Elizabeth made a machine that could feel and have emotions, which is magnificent. Actually, perfect, excellent work. Right, I'll shut up now. Let's see what happens. What's going on here?
What? When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. And what I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture!
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Hot atmosphere.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope. The master override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
So before I walk out of that shop, so you know, I actually see both point of views here, and also he figured, you know, if the new generation weren't forced to, learn about our mistakes and what we did and etc. I think maybe it thought we would have, moved on and do our own thing, come together, instead of taking all this knowledge and repeating what they did wrong. But again, I do see the point of view of them wanting to share their culture and knowledge about technology, what happened, history, all of that. But apparently, as it shows, whatever you give, someone will use that that opportunity. I'm not sure if opportunity is the right word, but I'll use that opportunity to abuse what they were given, or to abuse that something to get what they want. Actually, I just spell the word out there: greed. Okay, so a man's greed always wins over them. Yeah. Oh, anyway, yeah. Let's just get straight into it. I'm sorry for boring you guys. It's just interesting, Interesting. And who knows? Maybe they would have expected to be kings. Like, hey, kings, queens, rulers, emperors, and try and force their own agenda or something. But we have to. There might be more.
Try not to fall to your death.
Okay.
The master override doesn't override gravity.
Thank you, smart cheeks.
Keep holding.
Yeah, so I think you know what? No more feelings, but time to come up with more thinking. So I think there might be more. I think there's more to reveal, and more on why did Faro did that, and that's something I'm actually really into. As we saw in Apollo, the kids were going crazy because they could see the sun and all that, and then they started, I think, rioting or revolting or whatever. But let's see this.
Here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Faro robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, That's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse, everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jew.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
You know what? We'll just end it here. So yeah.
I don't need to hear anything more. You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really? So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Alright,
I have to tell
alright.
Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. The Spire.
Alright. So basically, what happened here is what actually Ted Faro actually, what it tried to mean. It like actually came back on what knowledge of the old civilization, let's say, as now we're in the new civilization. It's the old civilization before the destruction of machines. So I think what Ted tried to do there was to prevent things like this happen again, which I mean, it could have went well, or it could have or they could have gave them the knowledge they needed. But again, it's just complicated because you don't know who and what might do for what. I don't think I don't even think they gave you much knowledge to start with. So, I don't. I'm not justifying his actions, but just let me know in the comment section below. What do you think would have been a better approach? Is Ted's approach better, or would have the other approach would have been way better than Ted's approach? I really want to find out, so please just let me know in the comment section below on what you think, as I'm interested in it, and I really love to read your thoughts on it, and and have a good understanding on how you see Ted's actions, and how you see the spreading the culture, knowledge of the old civilization, all that, and if that would have prevented all this, or if it would have caused something way bigger than this, like a massive war or something. Excuse me. Yeah, just let me know, please, and I'll reply. I'm really interested in this. So anyway, I'll end it here. Please consider hitting the like button and subscribe button as well. It's free, so just sign up on YouTube, create an account, and hey, it's free. I mean, with Google, sorry, and create an account, it will automatically transfer your account to YouTube, and just like and subscribe, and it will support my channel. Other than that, thank you very much for supporting the channel and everything. Some of you have said good things and all, and I do appreciate it. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Thank you so much for stopping by. Love one another. Hey, and I'll see you guys again. Peace.